Hey Aries, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. We're going to do your reading for the first half of December. This is going to be from the 1st to the 15th. And as you know, these are general reads, so you just take the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest behind. If you would like a personal reading, I do offer those via Zoom. You can contact me below in the description box to set that up. And let's see what messages are going to come through for our Aries. One more shuffle. All right. Aries. 8 of Wands flew out. Faster moving energy towards something. For some, that's travel. Communication. The Hangman. Virgo energy here with the Hermit. And the King of Swords. Okay. So I feel here off the start here with these cards, Aries. You're the way that you're finding to unstick yourself. Okay, there's a stuck energy here, the Hangman. Something has created you to act on your perception, on things in life. I feel like some of you are no longer wanting to be sacrificing your situation or yourself to and just end up being stuck. So I feel like the Hermit card is really a time where you're moving into a place of really the contemplation, the reflection of things around you. It's about gaining a sense of your knowledge, your strength, your truth with this King of Swords. Thinking a lot, okay? I feel like you're really going within and thinking a lot. You're wanting to see what it is. It's like you're looking for that sense of clarity and what it is you want, like taking a next action plan in your life and really taking some time out so that you can reflect upon that. I don't know why this Hangman, I don't know why this Hangman feels like it's popping out. Something about your energy with the stuck energy. For some of you, I don't know why I'm getting this, but maybe that quiet time or that alone time, it might feel a little forced in a way. It's not something maybe you're most comfortable with doing right now, at least. Although I think this is going to serve you purpose, okay? I feel like some of you could have been sort of juggling or wondering. This is part of your contemplation. You're going back and forth, but I feel like some of you might be wondering if there's other ways to resolve things in your life to see results. Like I wonder if you're almost using this time that feels like that Hermit, that alone energy, that time alone could be a little bit uncomfortable for you or for some of you. And that's why I feel like that Hangman, there might be a little bit of sacrifice in the sense of going through some uncomfortable moments, but ultimately they're going to pay off in the end, okay? So in order for you to grow, in order for you to have change in your life, in order for you to learn things in life, it's almost like it's better to go through a little bit of sacrifice or uncomfortable feelings right now, Aries, versus another version of sacrifice and sort of going through struggles or sacrifice, I keep using that word, in your everyday life and not getting anywhere. It's just trapping you or making you feel stuck. So this is something where I feel like it's a different form of sacrifice, but it's like it's going to benefit you. It's like no pain, no gain. So there's a little bit of uncomfortable energy here but it's ultimately going to bring you the abundance that you're seeking, okay? The things that you've put effort into in the past, and like I said, you didn't see the results back then. You were being compromised in some way. So I feel like a lot of you, or some of you at least, are moving quickly into wanting to get past this feeling. Although it could be uncomfortable, the alone time is going to serve you purpose. The time out, okay? It could be very not something you normally do. And that's where you may have been contemplating, how do I get myself out of this stuck situation? How do I make things change in my life? How do I learn and gain more wisdom and strength and knowledge towards my path, towards yourself, Aries? And you were like, what is it that I can do? What do I do here? And sometimes it's really much about quiet contemplation and just being alone, being a little bit in that quiet space so you can feel out your thoughts. Okay? Again, for some people, that's not the most comfortable thing, but this is something that I feel if you just give it that opportunity and patience and allow for that quiet time, that quiet contemplation, as I would say, you'll start to see the results. Okay? Five of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Okay, so some of you have really struggled in a relationship or a breakup. Some of you are dealing with this stuck energy or this difficult time. Maybe you're so used to being around people. Maybe you're so used to being with this particular person or always being in a relationship. And now that you're no longer, there seems to be some kind of breakup here, heartache. It's something that I feel is not your normal, comfortable place. Some people are like perpetual daters or perpetually in a relationship. And it's almost like I feel like life is almost forcing you, Aries. This hangman really stands out in your reading to me. It's almost making you, it's not stuck, it's making you stand still, okay? Which might feel like you're being stuck in a situation or you're feeling very uncomfortable, but what it's doing is it's making you still so that you can go within. It's kind of forcing that the universe or your life is forcing a quiet moment upon you where there are no other people to be with, maybe romantically or emotionally or sexually, and you're having to, it's almost like maybe some of you contemplated or you've been juggling the idea, you know that there are silent retreats where you literally do not talk, you're by yourself within a group, of course, for most of them, but there's like, it's like, again, it's a form of like sacrificing a little bit of our everyday normalcy and our everyday busyness and our sociabilities in order to gain in the end the quiet meditation, the quiet contemplation. So some of you may benefit, and you may not realize this now, but it may be something beneficial for you in the future when you start to learn and realize and say, hey, you know, I'm actually enjoying my quiet place. I'm enjoying this quiet time. Who knew how peaceful this was? You may not realize how many things come to you, answers, okay? This King of Swords is like a king of knowledge, a king of direction and mental stability, mental clarity. But at the same time, it's that King of Swords energy, which can be blocked communication, but in a good way. Okay, not necessarily always being an extrovert maybe or socially busy all the time. This is something in life that is a bit of a struggle that you're going through in a breakup where it's like this quiet time out is going to serve you in the end, Aries. You might be going back and forth a lot in your brain. You might be having nervous or pacing, like some of you might be pacing around a lot. while you're sort of in your own skin. It's getting comfortable in your own skin. You're trying to find that comfortable spot to sort of nestle into. Queen of Swords. Okay. Interesting. Because I see this as this breakup that I feel some of you have gone through. I feel like you're really going to know who your true person is in this life. This King and Queen of Swords. I'm almost getting opposites attract. Some of you may be finding somebody that... Let's get one more here. One sec. Queen of Swords. You'll be able to get back out there. Speak. You're going to be speaking, some of you, differently. Using different words. Maybe using fewer words. The Nine of Swords. The Ace of Swords. Okay. Communicating clearly. Making decisions. You're going to get, I feel here... you also have the Nine of Swords with this Queen of Swords, okay? There's some kind of brutal honesty through this process, Aries. It's a bit of a brutal reality, maybe a brutal honesty. Some of you are you know, maybe having a difficult time even sleeping because your thoughts could be racing. Again, sometimes about being in our own skin, or being in our own company. Some people are not comfortable or they're just not used to that. But this is going to create a sense of clarity in your life, okay? Where you can be okay in that stillness, in that quiet energy. Not always having a busy mind or being consumed or busybody energy. It's so that you'll understand, like I feel like part of that sacrifice you were feeling beforehand, just in your general life maybe, was not being able to set healthy boundaries, and you were getting kind of that sense of taken advantage of maybe, or just, I keep using this word sacrifice, whatever that is, but you're going to be able to set boundaries, set your limits. Speak where you need to say no, okay? So maybe for some of you, you're always saying yes to things, having a hard time saying no, and then you pay the price because you may be in a place or a situation or being with certain people where you really don't want to be, but you create this busyness because you couldn't say no or set healthy boundaries. And I feel for a lot of you, you're going to start to understand what's good for you now, okay? What's good for Aries? Knowing, being very sharp, being very quick and able to respond to things, being okay with saying no. Let's get one more card. We'll get an oracle card here from the Wisdom of the Tao and see what message comes through for you guys. The Knight of Wands. Okay, very passionate energy. Taking charge. Going after the things in your life, Aries, that you want to be passionate about, and not just saying yes to things that you aren't passionate about. Okay, this is about being very, it's like, I'm hearing like large and in charge. Like you're in charge of what it is you want to do. You're not sacrificing yourself. You're not going into things and situations in life where you really don't want to be there. This is about your passions and chasing the things in life, going after the things, having a sense of confidence, being able to stand up and speak your truth, okay? Speak what's on your mind. Be honest and be able to make decisions and take action on those decisions, going where you actually want to go, not where you're obliged to go. Or even in relationships, being in situations that you feel maybe they weren't really something you wanted to be in. Seven of Cups. Some of you may have always been faced with so many options around you that you got overwhelmed, that you didn't really know which ones to pick and choose, and you ended up taking, biting off more than you could chew. So some of you could have gone through a lot of, again, a busyness of making choices, making decisions around volume, around a lot of things going on. And you may be not having to do that when you may realize when you go into this quiet place, this contemplative energy of the hermit and reflection. It's like, it's so nice when you don't have to answer to anybody. It's so nice when you can just do your own thing and not respond or feel obligated. Sacrificing your time. It's your time and your energy, guys. It takes a lot of energy to be constantly extroverted and socializing and busybody. That takes a lot of energy. Okay, let's see what we get for your wisdom of the Tao here. Life's purpose. Look beyond your physical achievements. Leap forward to find the meaning behind all that you have experienced. The truth is not always black and white. Unleash your spiritual power to harness the higher awareness and realize your life's purpose. Aries, this is a really interesting card because I feel like when you go within, okay, that is like a form of meditation. That is a form of spiritual growth. And that's something you're going to realize is your spiritual power. And that's something where I feel this hangman energy really stood out, because what you're really sacrificing is your spiritual power. You're giving away your energy and your time, and it's pulling on your spirit. Recognizing that higher awareness and realizing your life's purpose. And I feel like that's what the hermit is all about as well, is the direction. Same with that King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy. They know what they want. They know the purpose behind their decisions. So this is a very interesting time, and I think it's an important time for you, Aries, that's going to benefit you. So stick it out if that's what you need to do in a quiet space. All right, Aries, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and share your comments. I appreciate everyone's support, and I'll see you soon. Take care.